you love when I know who gets your love.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today I'm going to be doing a routine, and this routine is on my everyday summer glow, and it's basically just how I do my foundation, my highlight, my contour, and just all that, and what I really do on a daily basis. Obviously, if I'm not doing anything that day, no, I don't do all this. But if I'm doing anything for the day, this is what I do. So this is just what I do. I'm not a professional whatsoever. I learn everything that I do from YouTube as well. So yeah, so if you guys want to see how I do my everyday face, just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off by just priming my face, and I've been priming my skin with the Baby Skin by Maybelline. I used to use this a long time ago and I stopped using it, but I've gone back to using it. So I'm just going to get a little bitty amount, if you can see how much that is, and I'm going to put that first on my nose, and then just start to spread it out around my entire face. Like so. Then I'm going to use my NYX Matte Finish setting spray, and I'm going to spray that all over my face as well. Now that's soaked in, I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on, and I've been using a combination of my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in Bernars, as well as my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW47. I just mix these together because I noticed that the Bernars is a little bit too oily for my skin, so mixing it with the MAC gives the perfect finish and I don't get so oily. So all I do is I take about 2 pumps of each and I just put them on my palette right here. And to apply this all over my face, I just use my e.l.f. powder brush. And I just dab it all over my face. And I press it into the skin. I try not to rub the brush. I just pat it in. So that's how my foundation looks after I've applied that. And now I'm going to go in and highlight underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead. And I'm going to be using the MAC concealer palette, and I'm using NC45 for my highlight. And I'm just using my finger. And I'm going to try to create a little kind of like a triangle shape with that. You can also add concealer like right here, your chin, and then like down here underneath your contour, but I don't do that. So now I'm going to take a sponge and I'm just going to spray it with that same setting spray. And I'm just going to blend that into my skin. Then once I do that and I'm pretty satisfied with it, I'm going to go in with a darker shade, and I'm going to be using NW55 to do my contour. And I'm once again just using my finger. So those are the areas that I contoured, just my cheekbones into my temples, and then my nose, kind of bring it all the way to my eyebrow. And that's, once again, that's the only places that I contour, and then I'm going to use a sponge again to blend that in as well. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm going to set my face. And I'm going to set my contour first. So I'm going to use my Black Radiance powder, and I'm using the pressed powder and rich mahogany. And for a brush, I'm just going to be using this fluffy brush. And this is from Shani Cosmetics. And I'm just dabbing it in the powder and just running it over where I put that darker concealer. And it's okay if you have harsh lines because they'll all get blended together. And then to set my nose contour, I'm going to go in with that fluffy brush again. And now I'm going to set the highlights with the NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It powder. And I have kind of a love-hate relationship with this powder because I love how it sets. I don't get oily at all when I use this stuff. I just hate that this only comes in 2 shades, and I have the darkest shade, which is medium dark, and it's not really that dark at all, but it works good enough for how I kind of blend it in so that it goes better with my skin tone. So I'm just going to be using a cosmetic sponge, and I'm going to dab that all over the lighter shade. So just like that, and it's gonna look crazy. I'm just gonna let that sit while I do my eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face. Okay, so now I've done most of my eye look, so I'm just gonna go in and finish my face. So I'm just gonna take my setting brush from Real Techniques and just dust off all that excess powder. And then I'm going to go in with that same brush and take my MSF from MAC, and I'm in the color Dark Deepest. And I'm just going to set everywhere else on my face. Basically anywhere that I don't have anything other than my foundation. Then I'm just going to go in with my big fluffy brush, and this is the powder brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to swirl it around in my MSF and just swirl it around my entire face. And that's pretty much how I do my face. Now to get the glow and everything like that, first I'm going to start off with my blush, and it's the only blush that I really use. And this is Sweet as Cocoa by MAC. I really want to try Raisin, but I have not picked it up yet. So I'm going to go in with Sweet as Cocoa. And I just use a stippling brush to apply that. And then once I am happy with my blush, I'm going to go in with my highlight. I used to use this highlight, and this is by Black Radiance, and this is actually a bronzer, but it's in Rum Spice. But I recently was at Target and I don't even know what happened to it, and wanted to pick up a new blush. And I picked up Candid Coral by e.l.f. But when I put it on my face, I realized that this goes really, really well as a highlight. And so that's actually what I use it for. So I'm going to go in with my big fluffy fan brush and put that right above my cheeks. And it gives a really, really nice subtle highlight. Really, really nice for every day. However, if you do want a more out there highlight for going out or something like that, then I would use the Rum Spice, or I use the Milani Baked Bronzer in Glow, which looks like that. So these are the two that I use sometimes as well, and I'm just going to go in to show you guys one of them. I'm going to go in with the Milani one using the same brush. And either way, it's still really subtle. I don't know if I could do that really like in your face glow, but I do love how that looks because it looks really, really natural, and like I said, it's really, really nice for every day. So that is how I do my face on the daily. Okay, so this is what I look like after I finished all of my makeup, and I did record how I did this makeup look, so if you want to see how I did it, just give this video a thumbs up and I'll definitely post it for you guys. But this is how I do my everyday face. When it comes to eyeshadow, I generally actually don't really wear any. I just leave the foundation that I have on when I apply my foundation and apply a powder to my lids, just a pressed powder so that it doesn't crease. And then I just put on some eyeliner and mascara, and that's all that I do. I don't really wear eyeshadow just because I don't feel like it. I just feel like focusing on my face when it comes to the makeup. But yeah, this is how I do my face every day. And I'm a very oily person, mainly in my nose, and like I always crease underneath my eyes and all that stuff. But when I do this entire routine with my face, I don't crease at all. I don't get oily. Even after like a whole day, I can go outside and I'm totally fine. So yeah, I found a routine that actually works for me, and so I really, really enjoyed this routine for the summer. I always get compliments on my makeup. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you aren't already. And like I said, comment below if you want to see a tutorial on this makeup look, and thumbs it up like I said. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.